Hello and welcome to Crypto Ice. My name is Ice and I want to show you a financial gain or opportunity that you may have in front of you that you may not know about. To be completely honest with you, I found out about this, I believe it was in November is when I first found out about it, and I said, why not take a chance? I have been a person where I was raised to not take too many chances. And this past year, I've realized that a lot of the ideas and a lot of the things that I wanted to take a chance on, I could have benefited from taking a chance. So I just wanted to give you guys some information on something that I found. And what I found is called Bitconnect. So I'm going to just log into my Bitconnect account and show you guys what I found. Once again, I just started this in November. Okay. So go ahead and log in. So I'm just giving you a review of what I've seen so far and what's happening. So let me log into my account. Oh, they're making me, this is a first. All right, what are you saying? The bridge, take that off. Bridge. Whoops. Bridge. I suck at catch. And it's wrong. Street sign. There we go. All right. And then I also have two-factor authentication. Since getting into cryptocurrency, I have learned that you definitely want to have two-factor authentication. We'll save that for a different video. Let me get my code. All right, so now we are logged into Bitconnect. So what Bitconnect is, how can I say this in an easy way for everyone? Bitconnect is a bank. Let's say it's a bank. Bitconnect is a cryptocurrency bank. Bitconnect has what they call Bitconnect tokens. Okay. And it's a bank, but it's a bank that's operated by a bot. So it's operated by some form or some algorithm. It's how it's operated. What happens is you lend money to the bot. The bot then trades it on the crypto market, and whatever profit that it makes, it distributes that profit to the people that have lent the bot money. So what happens is Bitconnect takes a percentage of the profit, and then they give all the rest of the profit back to everyone that lent money to Bitconnect. So what happens is you lend it money and you're paid daily interest every day. So just to give you a quick overview of it, here is the lend area here. Here's the daily interest for the last 5 days is what's going to pop up here. Oh, last 6, I'm sorry. So every day your interest changes because it's based off of how much profit the bot made or the program made trading in the market. So for example, today is January 10th. I was paid 1.44% interest on my loan. Tomorrow I will be paid 0.96% interest, and then the following day I will be paid 0.5% in interest. If you want to see what the last 7 days of interest average was, that average was 0.85. The last 6 months was 0.94, and the last 30 days was 0.82. So every day this changes. To be honest with you, I have had some days where it was 0.10. So it does change. But anyway, Bitconnect only operates in increments of 10, but with a minimum of $100 deposit or lend. You have to lend the bot a minimum of $100. So they have 4 different, I guess we can call them groups. So what happens is you, let's say if you lend the bot $100 to $1,000, they will give you your money that you lent back in 299 days. Okay. On top of that, you're paid the daily interest that I just showed you. The next level here is 1,010 to 5,000. They'll give you that money back in 239 days. They'll also pay you a daily interest. And on top of whatever that daily interest is, they'll pay you an additional 0.10%. And here are the other 2 categories. You can see those. So depending on how much money you want to lend the program, that decides on how much interest you're paid back on a daily basis, which is decided by the bot. You also can get an additional incentive on top of that if you give more money, and also they give you your money back faster the more money you give it. I'm sorry. So let's look at my experience so far. Let's go to transactions. So here are my transactions. So let's look real fast. Let's go to the last page, which will be the first day that I deposited money onto Bitconnect. I did my first deposit of $100 on November 13th. All right, so that's here, $100, November 13th. All right, and that's when I lend Bitconnect my $100. The next following day, they paid me $1.76 in interest because the interest rate for that day was 1.76%. And if you look through here, you will see that every day I was paid interest. Every single day I was paid interest. We will explain the reds in a second. But every day I was paid interest on the amount of money that I had loaned the bot or the program or website, however you want to look at it. All right. So now here's another key thing that people need to understand. The interest that you're paid, I can withdraw that day. So for example, let's go back to my first day. I was lent $100 here. I was paid interest $1, $1.50. This is all based off of the volatility of the program and the interest rate. On this day here, because I did not know what I was doing, I then withdrew the interest that I was paid. So I withdrew $8.51. All right. That $8.51 is in my Bitconnect wallet here. If I wanted to take this money off of the exchange completely, I would just hit the exchange button here, convert it to Bitcoin, and then I can send the Bitcoin to my Bitcoin wallet. All right. So you can get your money back every single day. Your interest, you can get that money back. But there's something called compound interest, and that's how you really, really, really make money. So for example, remember I said earlier, Bitconnect only operates in increments of 10. Once my lending wallet, and my lending wallet consists of the interest that I've been paid on my current loans, reaches $10, then I'm able to reinvest that $10. What that means is you're giving the program an additional $10 on top of your $100. Now, this $10 was paid to me from the program. I did not deposit this $10. This was accrued. Is that the right word? I believe that's the right word. This was accrued interest from my original $100 money that I placed onto the program. I was going to say exchange. I've been doing too much crypto trading today. So you'll see every day, these are my interest payments, interest payments, interest payments. When it got to $10, I then reinvested that. So now my total loan is up to $110. So you'll see, here's my payment for my $100 loan. Here's my payment for my $10 loan. The next day, here's my payment for my $100 loan on this line here. Here's my payment for my $10 loan on this line here. So I keep letting that happen until I get another $10. When I reach my next $10 level, which was here, then I reinvested that $10. So I am going to continue to reinvest. I will get into a strategy that I read about, which is called the 60-60 rule. Long story short, excuse me. Ooh, I am really struggling to breathe here. Long story short, what I'm going to do is I am going to continue to reinvest until I get to $160, which I believe I'm almost there. Active investments. Here we go. So this is how much money I've totally invested. Now, once again, I am only put $100 out of my money on here. Okay. The additional $40 is all of the interest that I've made so far since November 13th, and it is now January 10th. So that's 2 months. I've made $40 on a $100 investment. I want you to think about that for a second. So that's a 40%. That 40%? Yeah. It's 40. I've gotten back 40% already in 2 months on a $100 investment. Okay. But this money is tied up still on the platform. So let's say this platform is a scam or something. And let's say the government makes them take their website down and stop all of this. This 140 will be gone. So you have to have the mindset of what are you really willing to risk, and that's kind of how I went after it. I was willing to lose $100 just to try it out, but so far, my experience has been great. But back to the 60-60 rule. The 60-60 rule is once I get this to 160, I am then going to stop reinvesting. Okay, I'm going to stop until it reaches $100. Until my lending wallet, until my lending wallet reaches $100. At that point, once my lending wallet reaches $100, I am then going to remove that $100 from my lending wallet, and I'm going to convert it to a Bitconnect token. I'm going to then take that Bitconnect token, convert it to a Bitcoin, and I am out of there. My $100 will be off. I'm sorry. The original $100 that I invested, I will have that money back. And I will have an active investment of 160. So I'm still going to be paid interest on the 160 of my active investment. And I'm going to not be at risk of losing any money. So I want you to think about that. Once this hits 160, I'm going to stop. And it's probably going to take, I believe the calculations show that it's going to take, I think it's 45 days. So it's going to be 45 days. I'm not going to reinvest or anything. I'm going to just let it build. And when it reaches 100, I'm taking my $100 off of here, and I still will have an active investment of 160. And then the cycle starts over. Once I'm start playing with house money, I'm just going to keep reinvesting and keep getting money until it grows. It's just that simple. I'm not losing anything. Why not take the chance? So let's say I do this for 365 days and I just keep reinvesting. Who knows? I have a spreadsheet. I think I'm going to make a video about the spreadsheet that will show you or give you a rough estimate of how much you can make in 365 days if you keep reinvesting and blah, 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 blah. But like I said, looks like I'm going to do another reinvest tomorrow because I should be at $10 tomorrow. I'll be at 150. Once I make that reinvestment, I'm going to do another one and I'll be at 160. Once I reach 160, no more reinvest. I'm just letting it build until it gets to 100, which I believe it takes 40. It may take 45 days or 60 days. So 2 months, I have to just sit here and wait for 2 months. After 2 months, I can pull my money out and I'm scot-free. I made all my money back. I didn't lose anything. And I'm still making money on the house. So this active investment money will no longer be my money once I let this build up to 100. So this is a good opportunity for you guys. Once again, this is not financial advice. It's just crypto, man. Crypto's booming right now. And I just look at it as, why not take a chance? When I get to 160, my plan is to pull my $100 off. I may not even pull it, man. I may just reinvest it. I may reinvest it because I went into this saying, hey, I'm willing to risk $100. But once I look at the spreadsheet, I'll make a video when I go through the spreadsheet. Once I look at the spreadsheet, and if I want to see how much money I will miss out on if I pull that $100 out. Because compound interest is huge. Compound interest makes a big difference. Once again, if you decide to deposit $100 on here, you do not need to reinvest every time you get to $10. That's how you really make money, though, is by reinvesting it, because you're just increasing your active investment and you're being paid interest on that daily. It's about patience, guys, to be honest with you. But some people, they put $100 on here and they just let it just keep going and going and going. So for example, if I did not pull that $8 that I made the mistake on when I had no idea what I was doing, I would be at pretty much almost at 160 tomorrow. And that's in 2 months. November, in 2 months, I made $60 on a $100 loan in 2 months. Imagine if that was 1,000. That may be $600. It's just something to think about, you guys. But look, do your research. There's tons of information out there. There's tons of YouTube videos. Just do your research. Hey, they do have a referral program. If you do your research and you decide to sign up for Bitconnect, I would appreciate it if you signed up under the link that will be in the description. If you don't sign up under my link, that's okay too. But I would appreciate it if you did. I probably should make a video about the referral program as well too. But it's pretty cool. So I get something for you signing up, and then if you get somebody to sign up under you, you get something as well too. So it's pretty cool. But if you decide not to do it, just don't miss out on this opportunity to possibly make more money for free for doing nothing but sitting at a computer. All right, so I appreciate you guys watching, and I hope you found this uh, informative, and I hope it causes you to do some research on Bitconnect. Another thing too, when you do your research, just do your research. Bitconnect is launching a new crypto exchange. It's coming. They're selling their tokens now for it. The ICO. Unfortunately, if you're in the US, you can't get in. But Bitconnect is probably going to be around for a little bit. So why not get in when you can? I appreciate you guys watching.